Another thing I'd like to point out to you that happens in a multiplexing system that's different than a normal electrical system. Now, just a quick review. You guys understand that here I have my input module, my dash module, and this is where I have my switches for headlights and hazards and things like that. I now have a cluster module, so this would be my instrumentation, and off the cluster module they're running my turn signals and engine brake and things like that. It comes down here to my engine ECU, and then I have an output module. Okay, and this would be classified as my chassis module, as we've talked about already. So kind of one thing that actually happens quite often in a multiplexing system is you got to understand that I have inputs coming from my switches to this module. This module is looking at the operator's intentions. So what light does he want to turn on, engine brakes, radio, or so on. And that information now just travels down a twisted pair. Each ECU will look at that information, but the only one that will use the information that's required is the one it's pertinent to. So you can see here I've actually got the tail lights on. I'm going to put a fault in. I won't show you what fault I put in, but you'll notice what the thing that happens now in a multiplexing system is the ECU will look at the last signal it has. So I turned on my headlights, and you can see my tail lights are activated by the output module or the chassis module. So the last signal it saw was turn on the headlights and the tail lights. You'll notice now I can't turn them off. So very typically what happens or can happen in a multiplexing system is it will hold its last command until it sees something else to tell it to change. So it's not seeing a communication in the system. In other words, it's not getting a signal from here to here to tell it to turn off. Or the signal is getting there and there's something wrong with the chassis or the output module.